Hey, I'm Greg from Playtech, and you may have noticed recently that people have been going crazy over our Artisan series of gaming PCs. Let me flick over to this view so I can show you. These are custom printed gaming PCs that use a super secret, super special printing technology that allows us to print directly on the PC. That's right, we can put a full PC into a printer and print on all the sides of it. How cool is that? Now, to celebrate the launch of the Artisan series PC cases, we're actually going to run a competition where you guys can create your own Artisan series case design, and if you win, we'll make that case and we'll ship it out to you. So you can have a totally custom, one-of-a-kind PC case that is printed with your very own design that you made yourself. Now, if that sounds cool to you, keep watching and I'll run you through the process of how to get this design together in Adobe Photoshop and create not just your actual design, but actually create a cool composite mock-up of the design so you can get a preview of what it's going to look like when it's actually finished. So the first thing that we're going to do is locate our design files that we've downloaded from the Playtech website, and then we're going to click through and open them up in Photoshop. Now, once you've got the file open in Photoshop, you'll notice on the side that we've got all these different layers here. So we've got designs, cases, floor, and backgrounds. So most of those should be pretty self-explanatory, but we'll go through them one by one. So designs here, that's the template files. So you'll see there front panel and side panel. There we go. We can hide them for now because that's going to show us what the case will actually look like. The cases themselves, we've got a black case and a white case, so you can choose between those when you're designing your system. We'll leave it white for now. That's kind of cool. And then the floor is pretty self-explanatory. It's just the floor and the shadow to give it a little bit of depth and stuff like that. We'll leave that where it is. And then backgrounds. We've got a selection of different backgrounds that you can choose just to make your design look a little bit cooler in the final mock-up. What have we got? We've got some curtains. We've got a sort of gaming room, yeah, another one. So just some different colors that might complement your actual mock-up. Okay, so now let's get into the actual design stage of it. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to this designs folder. We're going to open it up, and then we're going to double click on front panel template, and you see that's opened a new Photoshop file that is kind of embedded within our original file. You can see there are two layers here. Hide this layer, that's the actual template itself that kind of shows you where it goes on the actual mock-up, and then artwork here. This is where we're going to throw our file. Technically, we can throw our designs into any layer on here. We just want to make sure that we hide everything that we don't want to be seen in the final design. So I think for this design, I was working on a design earlier that I thought was kind of cool. I thought it might be kind of cool just to throw this together, just to show you guys how it all works. So, I've got this kind of like futuristic pattern here. I'm going to stretch that a little bit. Pull it to a nice around 15% of its original size. The original file was massive. It was a vector file. So I'm going to drop that there. And then I'm going to hide the original template layer. And then we're going to press Control and S to save that. Now we can close that for now. And as you can see, now we've got a design on our little on our front panel there. So let's open up the side panel. Exactly the same structure here. Let's throw that exact same image in here. And I think to keep things like looking right when we actually print it out, I'm going to go with the same scaling of the file. So 15% of the original file is what we used in the last one. 15% of the original size, I should say. We'll drop that there, and then we'll hide that original layer and Control S to save. Now we can close that, and as you can see, that's come through onto our file. So that's looking pretty cool. We've got a kind of cool futuristic design there. That only took us a couple minutes. Well, you know, we came up with the actual design earlier, but it's nice and easy to throw it in there. And then we could choose a cool background like that or something. And that's it. Save, export the file, save it as a JPEG or something like that. And then you've got your mock-up of your design. But just for fun, we might say, hey, look, that was really cool in the white. Let's try changing it to the black. Oh no, it's too dark. Okay, so we'll go back to these files here. Create a color overlay. White. That's nice and cool. Hard to see though on here. And then when we go back, now we've got white on there. And we can do the same on our side panel. Color overlay, white. Save that and back here. And just like that, so quickly, we've got a really cool, somewhat accurate mock-up of how this PC might actually look when we actually turn it into an Artisan series PC. So there we go. It wasn't as hard as you probably thought it would be. All we need is a copy of Photoshop and some basic design skills. We can create a truly custom Artisan series gaming PC. Now, once you've got this file, follow the instructions on the website and you can submit it into a competition to win your very own custom Artisan series PC case. So we'll actually take this design that you've submitted to us, we'll turn that into a real PC case, and we'll send it out to you. Alright guys, that's all for today. I hope you followed along with that. If you got any questions, just let us know. I'm Greg from Playtech, and I'll see you next time.